Greetings, YouTube. So once again, we've had another socially conservative terrorist commit an act of domestic terrorism in America. In this case, attacking a Planned Parenthood clinic in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I'm not going to dignify this individual with saying his name. Go look it up. Feel free. This person was radicalized by the social conservative media, the anti-abortion, anti-choice, evangelical Christians, the Catholics, by an idea that a woman shouldn't have control of her own body. He was as readily radicalized as anyone that is said to have been radicalized by imams and has volunteered to go fight for ISIL. He's a domestic terrorist, a socially conservative terrorist. And none of these people that support him, and there are supporters, even during the attacks, the pro-life Twitter feeds blew up with support for this guy. Okay? They reveled, they relished the fact that he was attacking, murdering, and injuring human beings because those human beings were providers of abortions. The socially conservative movement in America is utterly morally bankrupt. They are devoid of a moral compass. They think they have one. In fact, they think they have exclusive rights to one. And they don't. There is no socially conservative moral value worthy of the term. None. They are absolutely off the chart when it comes to morality. And they've helped radicalize someone like this. Now, these people aren't pro-life. What they are is pro-patriarchy. They're for the control of women's bodies. And if a woman dares to say that she has the right to control her own, they will endorse the murder of people that provide abortions. They will rally behind them. I can guarantee you there are people donating money right now to this person's defense. I can guarantee you that. And that the social conservative media is spinning this like a top to make it about anything other than the fact that their socially conservative message found an eager ear, fertile ground. Maybe some of the more moderate ones will say, oh, mental illness, bullshit. Mentally ill people are far more likely to be the victims of crime than the perpetrators of crime. This is about the patriarchy. This is about imposing control upon women's bodies. About not letting them have a choice about anything they do. This is about completely removing the agency, the autonomy of women. And this guy is the latest foot soldier in that battle. He's going to be a martyr. He's going to be a hero. And even though he murdered 3 people, shot 9 more, planted bombs, or at least thought he planted bombs. It appears he used propane tanks, which aren't actually bombs. Is anyone going to call him a domestic terrorist amongst the mainstream media? I doubt it. And anyone going to call out the entire socially conservative Christian community in America and say, well, hey, why aren't you apologizing for this guy? Why aren't you standing up en masse and declaring him to be something other than he is, one of yours? It's what you do to the Muslims every friggin' day. Demand that they stand up every time something happens. Well, okay, your turn. Or was that bullshit from the beginning? Was that actually you hiding behind those words so that people would be deflected from your own particular forms of bigotry and racism and theistic zealotry? You've been preaching for decades that people that provide abortions are murderers and they're killing babies, which is bullshit. You backed videos that were absolute crap. They were false. There was not one whit of actual information in them about Planned Parenthood selling baby parts. No. That never happened. Ever. And yet you repeat these lies over and over and over again. So tell me, are you partly responsible for this guy? Or are you going to say he was a lone actor? Where'd he get all that information from, folks? Where? From decades and decades of listening to people say that abortion providers are murderers? That they kill and murder babies? I'm tired of it. Social conservatism is a disease. It is a sickness. And this particular variety in America is of the Christian. But there are socially conservatives, Buddhists, Sikhs, Muslims, Jews. There are socially conservative members of every theistic group out there. There are socially conservative atheists. The problem is social conservatism, not your political or religious leanings. The problem is the patriarchy. The desire to control the bodies of women. And I'm heartily tired of it. Social conservatism is a disease. And we need to find a cure. And I think the best path to that is to tear down the patriarchy. To make sure that every woman has access to legally safe and secure reproductive health. But then, I'm a feminist.